Earlier today, Bloxburg announced on Twitter that they will be adding a school. This is a huge update that a lot of people have been asking for since the release of the game, so it's a pretty exciting thing to talk about. Before we start, I'm less than 1,000 away from 190,000, so if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Let's just start off by reading the announcement. We have some big news. We're exploring our options for a potential school addition in Bloxburg late next year. With that in mind, what features or ideas would you love to see? Drop your thoughts below to help guide us in the first phase of this exciting project. The most important information, besides adding a school, is that they plan to add it towards the end of 2025, which is very far away, but that's also subject to change, so it could be more towards the middle of 2025 or the very end of 2025. We won't know when it releases until we receive some more information a couple months from now. But since it's going to take so long to make, that definitely means it's going to be a huge update. If we look back at the Q&A they did a few weeks ago, Froggy stated that they were looking to hire an entire team to work specifically on the school. And if that actually happens, that means the new team will have a very long time to make the perfect school with tons of activities and engaging events. Having that team also means the main team would still have time to make our normal monthly updates, while the school team is able to constantly work behind the scenes without distractions. The second part of the tweet was asking people what they wanted in the school, so let's go over a few of the community's ideas. Peyton said maybe you could implement the janitor job in there instead of having a building for it. That's definitely a good opportunity to revamp the janitor job into a school janitor that has many more tasks, such as cleaning windows and doors, mopping the floor, emptying trash cans, and much more. They could remove the janitor building and maybe replace it with something else, but there's barely any room for a building. I think another good option could be to have the school janitor and the normal janitor, but make both of them level up on the same janitor job in the menu. Agent Y said they should add a boost in payments if you graduate from school, which once again is a really good idea. Boosting payments for completing school would give people a reason to go there, and statistically, people with degrees tend to make more money than people without, so it's kinda realistic. Once you graduate, you could get a build mode plaque that looks similar to the job plaque, and maybe you would get like 0.5x more earnings at each job. Abdul said NPC students and a bus driver. NPC students would be pretty good considering the player limit is 12, and I doubt all 12 of them will be at the school at the same time. So having NPCs would make it feel a bit more alive. For the bus driver idea, that would be a really fun job. It would be the second job that requires driving around the map. Similar to pizza delivery, you would have an arrow leading you to the students that need to be picked up, then you would drop them off at the school and repeat. Adding a school bus also introduces a pretty good opportunity to add a school bus in build mode. Capto thinks I should be the bald math professor. Not very cool. I have a full head of hair under my hat, and I will not be showing it off. You just gotta believe me. This person just has a period as their name. They think having a skill to go with the school would encourage people to spend time there, which is very true. The skill that the school could use is the intelligence skill, or maybe a new academic skill. It would be similar to the athletic skill where there are many progression rewards, and maybe completing the skill would be the way to graduate. Not Liam thinks we should have a student job, which also makes sense because when you're in school, it's pretty much considered your job. You would be able to go into individual classes and complete assignments to make money. Math could be solving problems, English could be correcting grammar, history could maybe be Bloxburg related questions, and science could be mixing chemicals to create stuff. And the last reply is from Anna. She thinks we need a teacher job. I think a teacher job can be pretty much guaranteed because why would they make a school if you can't become a teacher? The teachers would be able to hand out assignments, pick them up once the NPC students complete them, and grade them for money. There could also be different kinds of jobs, such as a math teacher, English teacher, history, science, gym, and more. And that is pretty much everything we know about the Bloxburg school update. Make sure to comment what you think they should add to the school. All of my socials are on the screen now and in the description if you want to follow me there. But that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.